Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So if you're just seeing my face for the first time, I'm Prissy. I'm a Nigerian based in Cape Town, South Africa. And on this channel, I talk about my experiences from moving from Nigeria and the western part of Africa to South Africa. So if that's the kind of content that interests you, or who knows, maybe you're just feeling the vibe, you're digging the baby girl, you're loving the energy, please do hit the subscribe button and come chill. And for my returning viewers, thank you guys so much for the love, for the support. I do not take any of them for granted. I am super grateful. Yes, I know it's been a while. Yes, I've been dealing with some real life problems in the real world, but yeah, I'm finally able to make a video. Thank you, God. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about questions that is in the mind of every non-South African that lives in South Africa. Yeah, it sounds weird. I don't like using the word foreigner because I feel like if you're a person that lives on this planet, you shouldn't be tagged as a foreigner in, I don't know, any of the 195 countries. Unless maybe you go to Mars or another planet, yeah, you're a foreigner. Or aliens from another planet come to Earth, yeah, they're foreigners. But yeah, so let's just say non-South Africans. We don't have to say foreigner. You get the vibe? Yeah. So I have a lot of questions for South Africans, and I feel like these questions, it's also in the mind of, you know, every person that lives in South Africa that is not obviously South African. So let's start without wasting any much time. Number one is, why is it that South Africans don't like migrating somewhere else? Like, it's difficult to see a South African that lives in another country. I'm not talking about going there for vacation, you know, and going there to board. No, I'm talking about like moving, you know, stay there, work there. I don't know. Yeah, it's not popular. It's not common to see, you know, South Africans that are based somewhere else. You guys know that I'm Nigerian, of course. Like, we Nigerians, we like to travel a lot. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, you guys travel because the government is bad or you don't like your country. No, that is not the only reason why many Nigerians travel. Nigerians travel basic for greener pastures. So Nigerians like to travel to countries where their currency is a lot higher than the Nigerian naira. So if you migrate to somewhere like US, for example, the United States of America, where the dollar is really higher than the naira, so the plan is to live there for, let's say, 20 years or 25 years. You work and you save up in real estate or raw cash or whatever, gold. I don't know how you save your money. I am not a financial expert, but you get the point. The plan is to live there, work there for 20-25 years. You save a whole lot of money, and the dream of every Nigerian is to come back home. So the plan is, maybe when you're 50-55, you come back to Nigeria, but this time you're coming with a lot, because when you convert the money you've made for 20-25 years, I don't know how you've saved your money, whatever. However, when you convert that to the Nigerian naira, it's a whole lot of money. So you can live a very comfortable life in Nigeria. There's no electricity, fine. You can get yourself inverter, solar, whatever. Build a good house for yourself. Use a nice car. If you have so much money, you can even build like flats for rent and all that. So I think that is the dream of most Nigerians. If you know a Nigerian that is over 50-55, they'll tell you that, oh, they're planning, you know, to move back to Nigeria. I know a lot of Nigerians that age that would tell you that, I'll be retiring soon, I want to move back to Nigeria. So, like, I don't know, why do South Africans not do that, guys? I know South Africa is a very beautiful country. Let's not even pretend like we don't know that this country is beautiful. But what about greener pastures? Like, don't you guys like have plans like that? You know, go to a country that the currency is a lot higher than the rand. You work there for 20-25 years. You come back with the money and you convert it to your rand, and it's bigger. Like, I really want to know, guys, in the comment section. South Africans, please answer me. And my number two question is, why is it that almost every South African know how to dance? Hey, if you're on TikTok, you will understand what I'm talking about. I think every week there's a dance challenge. I'm a piano dance challenge. Like, how do you guys learn this dance moves so fast? These dance moves, they are not for babies, so the dance routines are tedious. They're not for the faint-hearted. Like, how are you guys able to learn these things so fast? This is me trying to learn Jerusalem of 1980. I still don't know the dance steps to today. I still don't know that challenge to today. But I see that there are new challenge like every week or every few days, and South Africans are like, this person just learned and posted a video like, how are you guys learn, like, how do you learn it so fast? Is it that every South African knows how to dance? Like, I know a dance is like a cultural thing and all that, but these new dance challenges, like this piano and all that, it is tedious. It's like working out. Like, it's hard. It's like hard cardio. Like, how are you guys able to learn so fast? You guys need to tell me the secret though, because I also want to learn. I also want to learn this, know how to dance. I've been here for a while. I should be able to dance. I know dance. I should be able to dig those challenges. Well, number three brings me back to my number two. Why is it that most South Africans, like almost all South Africans, can sing? Lord Jesus. When I say sing, I'm not talking about like the commercial songs you hear on radio or you see on the internet. I'm talking about like traditional songs. Like, let me give you an example. Okay, like Christian songs, they have this really good melody. Like, or let's say you go to a funeral or you hear a funeral song. These people can just be random people. They've never met each other in their lives. They just met each other that day. And they start singing this sorrowful song. And the next person just comes in and blends the melody so well. Like, how are you guys able to sing like that with such rhythm, such melody? Like, how? Hey! Guys, I'm amazed whenever I hear those soulful South African songs. That's why I'm not talking about like the first South African singer that I love. Of course, everybody knows it's Brenda Fassie. But let me talk about recent times. I was hooked to Zahara because of this same melody. If you someone that listened to Zahara's first album, the one with the lolly way, way do do la, lolly way, do do la, lolly way, do do la. Now since don't ask me, I'm able to sing it. I'm able to sing it, but I do not understand one thing that I just sang. Yes, if it's sung, it has a good melody, my brain can carry it, but to speak it, it's a problem. Yeah, to speak it without a beat, a rhythm is a problem. But if you know that album, you will understand what I'm talking about this rhythm and this melody of the South African music. I see people going crazy about Amapiano and all that. I know there's Amapiano, there's Kwaito, there's Goms, I don't know. But I'm talking about, I don't know, what do you guys call this kind of music though? Like the Zaharas, the Liras, like what genre of music is that? The melody is crazy. Like two South Africans from they've never met can just randomly meet today and A leads to B or whatsoever, and they start singing, let's say, a Zara song, and the other person just blends the melody of the first one, blends the rhythm so well, you would think they're twins, they're sisters. Like, how are you guys able to do this? God! Well, let's leave it at that. Number 4. Did I tell you that this video is gonna be so long? I don't know if I should break it and make a part 2 or we should just get going. Guys, you know that I love to talk. And I have lots of questions. So my South Africans in the house, please, 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 please answer my questions in the comment section. Number 4. So somebody told me that it is not proper to look into the eyes of a Zulu man when you're talking to that person. Like, I want to know, is this a traditional thing? Does this also apply for not non-South Africans or just South Africans? Like, I want to know, because let's say I go to the garage, let's say Kate's garage or NG garage, and I need to fill the tank, and let's say the person who's attending to me is a Zulu person. I need to know if I'm not supposed to look at the eyes of that person, though, because I don't want them to beat me. I need to know. So am I supposed to look down if the person is Zulu person, like talk to him, or look down or look up? I'm not supposed to look like, have like an eye contact. I really want to know. And if it's a traditional thing, is that tradition still in place, or is it abolished? Because I know in Africa there are lots of tradition that, you know, were really, really, really high, top there, you know, in the olden days, and now they're abolished and gradually fading away because of westernization. So tell me, is this a thing, or was the person just trying to trick me? If this is a thing, please explain it very well for me, oh, because I don't want to get into trouble. I don't want to get into trouble because I like looking at people's eyes when I'm talking to them. I always have eye contact. That is me. Like when I see a person for the first time, hello, I'm Prissy. It's so nice to meet you. Yes. So, of course, I need to have eye contact. I don't know. It just gives you that confidence that you know what you're doing. So, are you supposed to look down when talking to a Zulu person? I don't know. Okay, let's leave it at that. I'm waiting to read your comments. Number 5 is that, why is it that most South African girls, like all South African girls I've seen, they have really good skin? Like skin is popping. I'm not talking about popping with makeup. I'm talking about flawless, natural skin. Oh my God. Like, what is the trick behind this? Sometimes I break out here and there when I'm, you know, in my time of the month, but it goes away. I'm someone that is like blessed with a good skin. I'm not even going to lie. Like, I know I have a good skin, but I think 2019 slash 2020, I had really terrible breakouts. I don't know, stress and all that. Like, it was so bad. I had to go to the doctor. I got antibiotics for 60 days. I think doxycycline. I changed all my stuff. I think that's a gist for another day, but it was really bad. Yeah, it was bad. But how is it that South African women have really good flawless skin? The dark skin ones, flawless. The pale ones like me, flawless. White people, flawless. Like, what is the trick? I know, like, of course, I'm not every girl in South Africa does not have flawless skin. Yeah, duh. But most of these girls have flawless skin. Like, you know, the kind of skin that you don't even need foundation. Like, what do you need foundation for? We're talking about flawless. Like glass, like stainless steel, flawless, where you can just put your blush, your lipstick or lip gloss, mascara, whatever, and you're done. You don't need foundation. Like, what is the trick? Is there something you guys eat? Is there traditional thing or mask you guys do for your skin? Like, what is the secret, guys? I really want to know so that I can also start practicing it, because I want flawless skin, guys. I want flawless skin. I want flawless skin like you guys. Yeah, for real. What number am I now? Number 5 or 6? You tell me. So my next question is that, why is it that this one? But let's continue. Let me say it anyways. I'll say it. Why is it that if you are a girl in the midst of like other South African girls and you say you don't drink alcohol, it's like a weird problem. I don't know how to say it. Like, why is it that most South African ladies drink alcohol? And if you're in a gathering, let's say you're in a gathering where you guys came with your men and now the girls need to be somewhere, to do their guest thing, and everybody like, well, what are you drinking? What are you drinking? What are you drinking? And if you say you are not drinking or you don't drink alcohol, it's almost like they give you the bombastic side eye, criminal, offensive side eye. Do you know? Have you ever, had this kind of experience? Because I drink alcohol, but I'm not like a drinker. Yeah, I'm an occasional drinker. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't want to drink alcohol. I kind of have water, and it's just like whenever I say that, it's just like I just sucked up the energy in the room. Like I almost feel the bombastic side that like, oh, you don't drink. Some will even be bold enough to ask, oh, you don't drink alcohol. I was like, I do, but I don't. I want. I'm trying to detox myself. Like, oh, really, really? Oh, okay. Hmm, okay, that's weird. Come on, drink. Some will even, try to convince you drink. Why don't you drink? Okay, drink the savannah. This one has 6%. Yeah, or drink flying fish. This one has 6%. Or drink savannah or bruta fruta or benini. Like, why is it that it's a big deal when you say you don't drink alcohol? Like, why? I don't know. Because when I had my kids, I stopped drinking for a while, and I really felt like those times when I'll be in a gathering of women and I say I don't drink alcohol, it's almost so weird. I can feel the weirdness in the room. Like, I don't know. It's almost like when you're, hanging out with girls, the first thing they just think about is, oh, what are we gonna drink? What are we gonna drink? Nobody thinks about what are we gonna eat. It's like drink first. I'm not trying to judge anybody's lifestyle. Disclaimer. Don't come and drag me. If you drag me, me too, I go drag you. We go drag ourselves. But like I said, these are questions I think are in the heads and minds of every non-South African that lives in South Africa. So yeah, why is it that people give you the bombastic side eye when you say you don't drink? And this brings me to my next point. Whenever you go out, and I think this always happens with Black South Africans. Let's say I'm in a public place. Let me say I'm in the clinic, and somebody just walks up to me, trying to ask a question. They be like, "Hey, Sisi, Johnny, I don't know what I'm saying," and I'll be like, I don't understand. Yo, you can just feel the bombastic side eye, criminal, offensive side eye. The next thing the person will say is like, oh, why don't you understand? Are you not from here? I'll be like, no, I'm not from here, I'm Nigerian. I'm like, oh, but you're living here now, so you should understand. You should speak language. Like in the Western Cape, the languages that really were spoken here is Xhosa, Afrikaans, English. So it's almost like, why? And this always happens to Xhosa people. They're like, oh, I thought you were South African. You look like a Xhosa girl. Like, you should speak Xhosa. You should learn Xhosa. Like, you should. And I'm like, this is me. I cannot even speak my father and mother's language. That is one thing that I'm really, really, really not proud of. I think that's the only aspect that my parents really didn't do well for me. When I was growing up, we were only, communicating with English or pidgin, the Nigerian pidgin English. So that was the only language they spoke to me when I was growing up. My dad is from Benin City, Edo State. My mom is from Delta State. I don't know how to speak my mother or my father's native language. I only know how to speak English or the Nigerian pidgin English. And now that I'm grown, is something that I am not proud of at all, because I have kids. How am I supposed to teach my kids a language that I do not know? I think as an African, we are supposed to be able to speak our native language. That is our superpower. That's what makes us special and unique. And I don't have that. I'm trying so hard now that I'm grown to learn how to speak my native language. Like, I'm really, really trying to learn how to speak my native language. And now somebody's there giving me the bombastic side eye because I can't speak their language. Come on now, Chelsea, come on now. Like, come on. Come on. Like, I already have my own struggles already. Because we don't write it on our foreheads doesn't mean we don't have struggles. Like, you can't make it you can't make someone feel awkward because they don't understand your language. Like I said, I don't even understand mine. Now that I'm grown, I'm trying so hard to understand my language. Imagine my mom calling me, maybe there's a gist she wants to give me that, of course, we don't want it to be the national anthem, or there's somebody there, we don't want to, put our business out there. Okay, my mom is going to speak the native language. And she'll be like, hey, blah, 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 blah. The only thing I can say is, okay, ma, yes, ma'am, yes, mommy. Because I understand it so well, but to speak it out, now wahala means problem in Nigerian Pidgin English. To voice it out is a problem. It's almost like what I was thinking inside my head, sounds so well, but as soon as I open my mouth to say it out, it comes out as total rubbish. And if you don't know me, you think, oh, why is this girl speaking a native language in a posh accent or whatever? But I am not being posh. I don't just know how to speak it. And I am so embarrassed to even say it here. But I'm working so hard to learn how to speak my language. Like, I'm working hard to speak my language. And it hurts that when I try to speak my language, people just laugh. Sometimes they just laugh like, oh, you didn't pronounce it well. It hurts my feelings because I'm trying so hard to do it. So this leads me to drop an advice here. If you're a parent, please teach your children your native language, because one day they're going to have kids of their own. They need to pass this language on. How can I pass my own language to the next generation if I can't even speak it? That's something that I admire a lot about South Africans. They know how to speak their native language. They are proud of their native language. In fact, they don't care if it's the I wanted to say the Queen of England, but I just remember that the Queen of England is and they don't care if it's the King of England that's there. They're going to speak their native language. That's something that I really, really, really admire about them. Well, you guys, take it easy with us, especially people like us that you guys say we look like South Africans, we look like Xhosa girls or Zulu girls or Soto girls, and you speak for us. We don't know how to reply you. Don't give us bombastic side eye. Don't roll eye for us. Please take it easy with us. Thank you. The next point. I have 2 more points to go because we need to cut this video, because if you leave me, I'm going to talk from now to next year because I like gist. And someone said in one of my comment sections that, oh, can you make your videos a little bit shorter because, you laugh a lot and you joke a lot. Can you cut that part out? I'm like, that is me. That's my personality. You're asking me to cut out my personality out of my videos. Like, bro, how does that even work? I'm not Prissy. If I can't joke or laugh, I'm somebody else. Prissy likes to laugh. She's a happy child. She has this, happy energy around her. Positive vibes only. So yeah. So get the point. My second to the last point is, why is it that most South African women have figure 8? What is the secret? You guys need to explain. You guys need to tell us, especially we, the African sisters. You need to tell us first so that we can practice before you take it across the ocean. How is it that South Africans have figure 8? I'm not just talking about black South Africans, even colored South Africans, even now white South Africans. Like, even white girls are having nyash. In Nigeria, we say nyash. Nyash is a Nigerian Pidgin English word that means your ass, your bum bum, your butt. I'm not talking about BBL. No, I'm talking about natural booty. Yes, figure 8. You see someone from afar, you can see their shoulders, and you see the person just coming like this. You think the person is a shadow, and the butt is like boom. Like, how? They said, oh, it's the chicken. Me, I've been eating chicken since like 500 years old. There's no improvement. There's no improvement down there. I don't want to be like big, big, big. I just want a little bit of improvement in that department. If you understand what I'm saying, yeah, like fat grafting. But what is the secret though? What is the secret of you know the figure eight, South African figure eight? Like, what do you guys eat? They say it's the braai meat, the boerewors. I've eaten boerewors. No improvement. What is the secret to figure eight? Some said, oh, it's the pap. I tried to eat pap, oh. No improvement. So you guys need to really spill the tea on this one. Like, I've been here for a while. I'm supposed to be developing figure eight. So where is my own figure eight? Eh? I also want small nyash. I love that about South African women. Like, you will see somebody that has 4 children with flat belly. Like, how? How? It's almost like Jesus Christ made you guys on a Sunday after he rested. You're just like, yeah, get the butt. But. Take it. Like, yo, I admire that a lot about you guys. And this brings me to my last point of the day before we cut this video. What is this? South Africans, what is this? I see you guys using it. If you're on TikTok and you follow a lot of South Africans, you will see them doing this. What is that? Even in the comment section, you will see that emoji that looks like this. What is this? What is this? What is this? Answer me. I also want to know. Answer me. What is this? So that me too, I can be doing this. What is that? So guys, this is the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched this video to this point and you've not liked this video, like, what are you waiting for? You better like this video now before I give you the bombastic side eye. Hey, please do hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed. Let's grow this channel. Thank you guys so much for this for your support. I've hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. Please guys, keep watching my video and please watch my videos to the end so that I can hit my 4,000 watch hours, guys. I'm not even close. I'm just halfway. That shows that you guys don't watch my videos to the end. Please watch my videos to the end and also please share my videos. I don't know if that's too much to ask, but the Bible says ask and you shall receive. So please share my video to a friend or even on your WhatsApp status. Who knows? I don't know. Ask and you shall receive. I'm asking you, please. Thank you guys once again for hanging out with me in the car. Please turn on your notification button so that when next I drop a new video, you'll be the first people to watch that video. Thank you guys once again. Until next time, bye.
Subscribe.